We all want to belong to something greater than ourselves, and often to someone. It's the reason why we try out for basketball and football teams. It's the reason why we pledge fraternities and sororities. It's the reason why we're always searching for the next relationship. Now, when it comes to relationships, these symbiotic partnerships that ebb and flow together one with the other, are we really just looking for the right relationship? You know, I hear people say a lot of times, still looking for Mrs. Right, still looking for Mr. Right. Where is Mr. Right? Where is Mrs. Right? And in that search for what's right, oftentimes what gets overlooked is what's best. In this life, you're gonna connect to so many different relationships that will either send you down a terrible path or elevate you and propel you to greatness. Every decision, I want you to look back and think on any decision that you've made within the past year or two, and you'll notice how it was connected to some type of relationship, whether fraternal, paternal, maternal. It was connected to someone who drove you to a greater place of destination, or who pulled you down and pulled you back from where it is that you desire to go. My goal and my hope for you is that you would learn how to have deeper relationships that are more fulfilling. Why live this life just average? Why live this life with just right? Why not live this life with the best relationship? The same goes for your friendships. Having healthier friendships is the lifeblood of who you are. What gets you to the next destination before you're ever locked into anything that's a covenant commitment like a marriage. You'll have these wonderful friendships. Friendships that will propel you and that will push you while you're taking your final, to get the job done, while you're going out for your first career job, to go out and do it and not fear, even to jump off that cliff. That's what friends are for. They're to propel you to greater. But most times in these relationships, when it comes to the opposite sex, we get to a place to where we see only with the lens of relationship, and we miss wonderful friendships that could happen with the opposite sex. I believe that one of the best things that a man can do is learn how to talk to a young lady with no strings attached, no desires behind it, but to simply have genuine friendship. And the same thing for a young lady. But what happens is that we put ourselves on a teeter-totter that tends to balance out at what I like to call a friendlationship. I want to teach you how to have healthier friendships that take your friends, everything that they bring to the table, and that it magnifies, and magnifying what it is that they do well and seeing what they do well and using that for your life to propel you to the next place. Using your friends to raise your standards before you get to a place of commitment in the relationship, before you get to a place of looking at your friends through the lens of, is this the one? Is this the one? Would it be right to date them? Would it be right to date them? Because our goal is to find for you the best relationships, the healthiest friendships, and then we also want to help you find better employment. We always talk about being on our dream job, having our dream job, what that dream job looks like. You know, I wonder how many CEOs still dream and wonder what their dream job looks like. See, what a dream job is being in a place of where you're being effective right now, and knowing that there's still greater ahead, because the dream is not a destination, it's a process. So I want to show you how you can take where you are right now, the tools that you have in your hand, whether it be your relationships, your friendships, and even your employment, and how you can magnify those things and you can have deeper relationships, healthier friendships, and better employment right where you are. This is what it means to be relatable. Hi, this is Jeremy Gaston. Did you enjoy this episode? If so, feel free to share it with a friend and subscribe to our next episode. If you'd like free books and other materials on how to create deeper relationships and have healthier friendships and to create better employment, be sure to stop by my website, jrmygstn.com, and fill in your name and your email address, and you'll receive free content every week. And as always, go out there and serve better, to love better, to live better.